Hi, it's Ash from nettTracker. If you're using nettTracker and combining that with QuickBooks Online, I wanted to give you a few tips on how you can reconcile some of your balance sheet accounts like a pro. So in nettTracker, we are constantly reviewing your balance sheet accounts. For example, you've got your fixed assets, we're checking those. And we'll also be checking your accruals and your prepayments, making sure that the balance on the statement agrees exactly with the balance that you've got in your balance sheet. If all of our balances agree, we can regularly reconcile those balances in QuickBooks, just like we can a bank statement. So what I'm going to do in this example is choose to reconcile the prepayments account. So I'll select the prepayments and I'll put in the last known ending balance and the balance sheet reconciliation date. And because I've agreed this balance to the statement, I simply need to select every single item as reconciled. So I've got no difference left and I can now finish that reconciliation. Now what I'm going to do next is create another entry against the prepayment account, and this is going to create another unreconciled item, and we'll see how that affects the reconciliation in QuickBooks. First of all, if I check my balances in nettTracker, I've got a £1,500 difference between the external balance and the current balance. If I were to reconcile the prepayments account again, the only item left to reconcile was the new entry that I've just created. We can take this a step further and create a report against our prepayments just to look at our unreconciled items. Now if I select the prepayments account first of all, we'll have a detailed transaction report of that particular chart of account. I'm going to select the option here to customize this, and the next thing I'm going to do is actually just change some of the columns. If I just want to tidy the report up a bit, I'll get rid of some of the columns that aren't that important to me. Now the next thing I'm going to do is actually create a filter, because I want to filter purely against my uncleared transactions. So I'll come down to the option for cleared and I'll select that, and now if I move towards the top I can filter against that, just reviewing the uncleared items only. I'm going to run that report, but what I can also do is I can change the date range, so I'm going to look at every single date in time basically and run that report, and it will now only show the uncleared item. I'll change the name of that report to unreconciled prepayments, and I can save that customization. So now once I've saved, that report is going to be available for me to use at any time. If I go into my reports and then take a look at my custom reports, I'll be able to review that. So there's my short tip on reconciling your balance sheet accounts like a pro. I hope you found that short video useful. Thanks for watching.